I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, man. Welcome to Big Baby Sports, man. Lakers get to 500 at 37-37, man. Lakers win 116-111. But before we get into today's video, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every show. But shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers to get to 500, man. But it's about damn time that the Los Angeles Lakers are 500. But we got to give the credit due with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was a tough matchup tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 27 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, shot 9 for 22 from the field. Josh Giddey, 27 points, 17 rebounds. Lou Thort, 15 points for the Thunder. And let's see here. Jeremiah Robinson had 15 points. He shot the ball really well from the field. The intensity from the Thunder were good. But it was a tough battle for the Lakers, but we got the win 116-111. And shout out to Anthony Davis. And make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. What's going on, Jay the Shark? What's going on, man? You haven't been in my stream in a minute, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. Anthony Davis, 37 points, 15 rebounds, shot 15 out of 21 from the field. Like his aggressiveness. He scored the first 15 points by himself. You know what I mean? And Anthony Davis took it upon himself and said, Oklahoma City, I said he was going to drop 50. But the way he played tonight, dominated on the both ends of the court, just his demeanor, his hustle, he looked like he wanted it tonight. He looked like he wanted to take over and get to 500. I liked what I saw from Anthony Davis tonight. And what I saw from AD is right on my shoulders. You know what I mean? That's what I like. You know what I mean? That's what I like from AD. And Lonnie Walker stepped up, and D'Angelo Russell's absence, 20 points off the bench for Lonnie Walker. Dennis Schroeder played well. We just played a team-oriented game tonight. You know what I mean? We played a team-oriented game with the offensive rotations were good. But we were up 16 at one point, and we almost gave up the lead. And that was kind of scary, but Lakers ended up holding the lead. You know, they tied the game in the second half, but it was a back-and-forth game. But just when the Lakers needed timely possessions and stops, Lakers got it. You know, that's all you can really ask for in this game tonight, what I saw. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let's see. Austin Reeves struggled tonight a little bit, but let me see. Let's see here. Let me see. Austin Reeves had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 for 12 from the field. He did other things because facilitate, you know. He facilitated. He got rebounds when he needed to, and you know what I mean? And Schroeder balled out too, man. He made timely possessions as well. You know, he stepped up in his D'Angelo Russell's absence with 21 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 8 for 14 from the field. You know, and Vanderbilt struggled tonight, 1 point, 10 rebounds. You know, he struggled tonight, but he did the little things, played defense, grabbed rebounds. You know, Beasley came in there off the bench, scored 10-plus points in 18 minutes. But Lonnie Walker stepped up off the bench tremendously, 20 points, you know. But just in general, this team played really good. Hey, what's going on, Showman? Yes, you can. You can come on through, Showman. Showman, what's going on? Hold on, let me bring on Showman, man. I'm going to invite, you know, but the job's not finished. I know a lot of Laker fans are jumping up for joy, excited. But for me, the job's not done yet. We got a long way to go. We got 8 more games left of the season, and job ain't done. So this is a good win for us. We're 500. But we got Chicago Bulls coming in on Sunday. Patrick Beverly's going to be wanting that smoke, but that's a different topic for a different day. But the way that before I bring you on, Brian, I'm going to talk AD real quick. The way that AD took upon himself tonight. He took over. He was shooting jumpers, but he was more going to the basket, getting to the free throw line. He struggled, by the way. Improve on that on Sunday. But what I saw from AD, he wasn't being soft. He was being aggressive. He was saying, you know what, I'm going to have to score. If I have to score 50, 60 points, oh, well. That's what he did, 37 points. That's good. Hey, what up, Be Easy, that dude? What's going on, Brian? What's popping?
Big baby, how are you, my friend? Good to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Lakers finally reached 500, man. But the job is not done yet, and LeBron potentially coming back very soon. So hopefully that works out for us. But
they have to keep playing like a team.
Yeah.
Because this Laker team, and nothing against LeBron as an athlete. You know I've said this before. I've said this to you before. But this Laker team can make the playoffs. This Laker team can make a run to the playoffs, because what you don't see with LeBron out there, you don't see an offense without LeBron. You don't see an offense being stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
You see them moving the ball. This is something, and I got no hatred for the Lakers. Look, don't get it twisted. Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. My mother was a Laker fan. All right, so it seeped into me. What I'm used to with the Lakers is team basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Even the downside of the Kobe years, they still played team basketball. They moved the ball. They shoved the ball into the post when they had an advantage. That's what you saw tonight. That's what the Lakers need to see and do for the remainder of the season. Because if they don't, they're going to fall flat, completely flat. Think of how this team has played. Think about this team that's come together since LeBron has gone out with his injury. Once again, nothing against LeBron. Don't get it twisted. But there's such an improvement, and you've seen it. You've outlined it. You've spoken the truth all season about this team, which is why I love your content and love talking to you. This team is playing team basketball, and they need to continue to do that.
Yeah, most definitely. I see that 100% tonight. Shout out to Be Easy, that dude. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's good, bro? Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. What's good?
What's up, Be Easy?
Hey, what's good, Snowman? How you been, bro?
Kicking cancer's ass and living every day, bro.
Man, stay blessed, brother. I just want to say, yeah, I agree with you about the team basketball. They definitely were playing that. I still find myself, because I actually am a diehard Laker fan. I'm more of the Shaq and Kobe era, but I'm still historian, so I appreciate every generation, era, and team. But I would say AD still is too passive when it comes to being in the post. When he's in the post, he does work. But I see oftentimes he lets too many people push him way further, and because he could hit hit something from the top of the key, he'll settle for that, and it will be right below the 3-point line, which is, I know people don't like D'Antoni. He's a big number analytical guy, but it's one of the worst shots to take in terms of efficiency. When he's close by the post, they hack him almost every time. So sometimes I'm thinking, dude, are you kind of afraid to go to the line? I know LeBron is at times, but I just would love to see him assert himself, because the way he looked, I thought he was on pace for at least a cool 42. That's what I was. And the 37 is not bad, but I do oftentimes see when AD could turn it on just a little bit more, he'll let his foot off the gas. And it's no one else pushing him to let his foot off the gas. It's him doing it. But shout out to Lonnie Walker. That dude came and stepped up. That was beast mode. He haven't even been in the rotation. He's been a bench warmer. He's been coaches. He's been DNP, coach's decision for, bro, when's the last game you even seen Lonnie Walker? I haven't seen him in 3 or 4 games. He comes today, starts and plays a big pivotal role. So, and Schroeder is always good. He made some kind of bonehead mistakes, but he always comes through in the clutch too. So this was a great team effort, and you could see that they actually believe in each other. I thought Russell Westbrook was getting too much of the blame, but he wasn't just the greatest fit, and it was kind of becoming, an ailment to the team. So I'll leave it with that.
Let me pose a question to you guys. I've said this on my show in the morning, when we talk NBA basketball, and my friend Victor brought it up this morning. Where is team basketball gone to?
It's ISO ball now. Even if you look at the Thunder, they played a lot of ISO with Shea Gilgeous, and that's why he's averaging 31 points. But over the last 10 games, he's been averaging closer to 35 points. There's a lot of ISO ball.
Everybody wants to be Stephen Curry nowadays. I feel like everybody, like you said, ISO basketball's the best to me. I'm a Laker fan. The best team that been playing back in the day, team basketball is the Spurs. They play good team basketball.
I was just about to say that their ball movement was impeccable too, and everyone buys into that system. Now it seems like teams don't have a system; they just have a star, isolate the star, and set screens and hit it to the knockdown shooters because everyone is taking shots. Centers are taking shots now. So I know Snowman, I know you grew up. Remember, it was like, or I'm talking about even past the Magic days, but. Arvydas Sabonis, there's Rick Smits, there's Dale Davis. I'm just throwing some random names out.
Rick Smits. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, no, even Tim Duncan, like they weren't jacking up threes.
You remember the pair of Tim Duncan and David Robinson?
Yeah, the Admiral.
Who's going to stop those two?
Nobody now, but see, David Robinson was still physically active to where he actually was like a better version of a DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion. David Robinson, he actually is a kind of unheralded player. I think Big Baby dropped out, but he should come back.
He'll be back.
But even Rudy Gobert, right? He seems obsolete. But I think it's just his skill set. He doesn't have the skill set of an Elijah Wan, the skill set of some of these better. Even if you look at Kevin McHale.
Why'd you have to make me cry by mentioning Akeem Olajuwon and Kevin McHale? I mean, those are two players. If they worked it the right way, those two could dominate in the NBA today.
Correct. And that's why I push back at the notion, because now there are some players in this new age time that could dominate them, but they look at some of those players and say, oh, they were older or they were slower.
Yeah.
What Kevin McHale, if you look at Jokic, I do like Jokic. Jokic is phenomenal, but if you look at just raw talent, skill set, Kevin McHale is a way better has way more talent than Jokic. I believe he was great passing. He could hit the three.
McHale had footwork in the post.
Footwork. Yeah, if you look at Jokic, his footwork is not horrible, but he makes a lot of awkward shots.
Yeah, it's real. It's real slow watching.
Yeah, it's kind of clunky. Yeah, that was the word I was gonna say. But speaking of McHale, he actually wasn't that slow. He was kind of fleet of foot.
And that's what people don't get about those Boston Celtics teams of the 80s. They were not slow.
Correct.
They just chose.
They actually were kind of the East version of the Showtime Lakers. Not as quite as Showtime, but they did focus on transition and getting a lot of buckets, running and stealing.
Their transition defense was off the charts.
Yeah.
Their transition defense was off the charts. You thought you had an easy basket, and all of a sudden Robert Parrish or Larry Bird or Kevin McHale shows up, and you're going, where the hell did you come from?
Yeah.
You don't see that kind of transition defense anymore. Something else I've said on my show often, teams like the Spurs of the 2000s, the Lakers of the 2000s, the Kobe Shaq era, the Bulls of the 90s, the Celtics and Lakers of the 80s, this version of the Golden State Warriors. What do they all have in common? Team basketball. The ball moves. And Big Baby, you've said it so many times. You've said it so many times, and it's so true. The era needs to come back where the ball moves. You don't have to jack up 43s to get 120 points.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to jack up that many threes to get 120 points. How easy was it? Be easy back in the 80s for a team to get 120 points and take only like 4 combined 3-point shots.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now back in the 80s, I would say that the mid range, you had to have a mid range. Now it's a little bit different. You have to shoot the long ball. But if you look at Karl Malone, Clyde Drexler, even Charles Barkley, their mid range game was pretty much unstoppable. You know, or it was highly hard to contend with.
We mentioned Kevin McHale, mentioned Charles Barkley when we're talking about power forwards who had power forwards who had a mid-range game. How about Chuck Connors Person from the Indiana Pacers? How about the Rifleman?
Yeah,
Chuck Person had a mid-range.
Yeah, he did.
Buck Williams had a mid-range, and he developed that mid-range when he got to Portland.
Yeah, he did. But sorry, the audience and my technical difficulties on my end. We're talking about the Lakers winning 500 mark. Got Be Easy That Dude and Byron Snow on here. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and shout out to Brandon Robinson and Nick Hamilton.
Oh man. Shout to you, Big Baby, for covering the Lakers all year the way they're supposed to be covered and just being honest. I do the same with the Bulls and Golden State and San Antonio all year long.
I don't like babying my Lakers, man. I like to keep it real. And some Laker fans block me, but I don't care. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Oh, you'll have fans. Look,
I don't care. People baby this team all year long. I see on the court. It's 500 mark is not good enough for this team. We got to do better. I know we won tonight, but the job's not finished. We got the Bulls coming in on Sunday. Patrick Beverley wants all the smoke with us, and I'm ready for it. I want all the smoke too with Patrick Beverley.
It's like you said.
Yeah, and it's a back-to-back with the Bulls.
I don't baby the teams I cover. I never will baby the teams I cover. And Big Baby, you've seen me be accused several 100,000 times on social media. Oh, you don't say this about Golden State. You don't say this about the Bulls. Really? You don't tune into my show long enough. And Big Baby can tell you, when I go in on my teams, I do just that. And I speak the truth.
Yep. Because if all of us, like, I don't know, I just don't like babying them. If I see LeBron not playing well, I'm calling him out. Critiquing him, to get better. AD too. Just this team, man, needs to improve once LeBron comes back.
AD,
you're right.
To man the ball once LeBron comes back.
Yes, he should, but will he do that? Probably not. He'll probably go back to pick and pop, step down 3-point line. I just seen how it is, man. AD doesn't like. I know he had 37 points in that, but I don't see that like Shaq would say, "Give me the ball and get out of my way."
You don't see that demand.
Exactly.
You don't see that.
You see it more from D'Angelo Russell than him.
You don't see that. You don't see that demand of the ball. I'll tell you all the story before I get out of here. And my partner Cole told me this. 1994, Rockets were making their run to the championship, and during a timeout, Akeem Olajuwon grabbed rookie Sam Cassell, pulled him over to him, pointed at the ball, and then pointed at himself, basically saying, "Give me the ball." That's what AD needs to do. He needs
That's
to
what
demand.
Kobe did. That's what Shaq did. That's what Jordan did.
That's you know who else needs to do that, and he didn't do it tonight. Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Oh, who'd they lose to?
Golden State. 120 to 120.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they lost by 8. The problem with Philadelphia is the problem I see with the Lakers. It didn't happen tonight, but they need to be careful. Because Philadelphia had a 9-point lead in the fourth quarter, and they allowed Golden State 41 points.
Oh, wow.
41 points.
The Lakers gave up 41. They scored 41 in the first quarter, and then they gave up 41 in the second quarter. So yeah, 40 points, anything over 35 and a quarter that's a lot.
Well, let me step on out of the way. I just wanted to show some love to the channel, show some love to Big Baby and to Be Easy. I love talking hoops with you guys because it's honest and it's raw, and that's why I love staying up late and coming on with you guys. You guys are the best.
Man, shout out to you, brother. Keep doing your thing.
I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thanks.
Love you too, bro.
You too, bro. So Lakers are 500 since 2022, man. Since the bubble. First time since January 2022. 500.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like overall, I'm happy we got the win, 500. But the Bulls, Patrick Rivers gonna come in, talk that noise, and if he gets off, that's letting me know that the spot.
Yeah, he said his whole season goal now is to knock the Lakers out of the playoffs.
I want the smoke. I want all that smoke, man. But for us to improve, we got to make free throws. Lonnie Walker missed a couple. AD shot 6 for 10 from the free throw line. We got to improve on that. Like you said, like I said before, my computer died. I had to restart it. He did settle for a lot of jumpers in the first half, but actually the first couple minutes of the first quarter, and he just started being more aggressive in the paint. Even though AD doesn't like contact, there's times where he likes it and plays aggressive. I feel like AD plays really good one quarter, and then next minute back down. He needs to be consistent. I know he had a good game tonight. Congratulations, AD. That's the AD I like tonight. 37, 14. He needs to do that against Chicago. And then what? Yeah, we got after Sunday's game at 12 o'clock. It's an early game in the afternoon. We got a 5-game road trip. We got Chicago, Houston again. I think Minnesota again, and the Rockets again. Yeah, and then the Clippers. And I think we're gonna go. We're gonna get to over 500. We're gonna be, I think, 4 games over 500. Man, we're probably gonna get the 6th seed. Man, LeBron's coming back healthy, and LeBron and AD healthy at the right time with these pieces. I want to play the Clippers. You know what I mean? Because I want all the smoke with the Clippers, man. I already know what their excuse is gonna be when we beat them. Oh, we didn't have Paul George when we beat the Phoenix Suns. Suns fans were saying, "Oh, we don't have DeAndre Ayton and Kevin Durant," but they still got Devin Booker.
Kevin Durant is supposed to come back.
Yeah,
I think like next week or something.
Yeah, LeBron, AD, and LeBron and Kevin Durant haven't played in an NBA game against each other since 2000, and it's been 5 years since 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been every time they're about to play. KD sits up, LeBron sits up, so we potentially may because we see Phoenix down the line in Phoenix, so hopefully LeBron's back by then. And I just want to see this team stay healthy. Russell didn't play tonight due to a hip injury. I want to see LeBron out there, AD out there, Russell with Austin Reeves, with Lonnie Walker out there. If we play like this with LeBron, I think we can go places. But LeGoat James, I'm not talking about Kyrie anymore, man. He's not coming. We're gonna stick to D'Angelo. I like this team how it is.
Yeah, I still like Kyrie, but yeah, he's that, like you said, that's like a done deal. That they are already talking about extending D'Angelo Russell. So
Kyrie's probably gonna go to Phoenix with Devin Booker. They're probably gonna trade Chris Paul to Dallas, and it's gonna be Dallas with Chris Paul and Luka. Watch. If the Lakers don't get Kyrie, which I don't think we will anymore, I don't want him.
I still would go after him. I think that if Luka and Kyrie could go, I think that because D'Angelo Russell, he does get injured a lot too, So true. I think that it will, and then I think it will prolong LeBron's career too. LeBron can load manage, let Kyrie do a bunch of these games. And I think with Darvin Ham, I think he'll be disciplined because now Kyrie Irving is at a point in his career where he always is going to give you that work on the court, but he doesn't want to continue to be like a pariah off the court. So if they had a way to still get Kyrie Irving for a discount and retain D'Angelo Russell, I would be cool with that. But I also would be cool with just them keeping Russell, running it back, and doing whatever upgrades they could do in the offseason. Because a lot of cats was talking down on Pelinka, saying how bad and horrible, right? He was a GM. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, what he did at the trade line, I'm still thinking like, bruh, that was kind of phenomenal. Rui hasn't been as good as he could be, but I thought that was a solid pickup. Vanderbilt has been playing lights out defense. Malik Beasley has been hot and cold, but just the threat that he can knock it down has helped the team. D'Angelo Russell has been injured, but in the games he's been dynamite. You got to give Pelinka credit for that, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. No, I was hard on Rob Pelinka, but he proved me wrong. Got to give credit due. I like this team how it is, and I feel like if the Lakers get healthy at the right time and we match up against Memphis
and how long is Mr. Mo Bamba out? Because that's a huge factor too. Because as good as AD be playing, you see that he will take the contact, but he doesn't like getting banged around. Mo Bamba does kind of like to bang a little bit, and I like Vanderbilt because he's active, he's switchy, but he is undersized for the center position. So someone like Domantas Sabonis, Zubac, Jokic, they'll chew Vanderbilt up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they would chew him up, but I feel like if we get health, like I said, if we get healthy at the right time, hopefully Mo Bamba comes back. If we do get Tristan Thompson, cool. He'll bring in 5 points, 12 rebounds, probably get blocks. You know, the West is wide open. Laker Nation, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But Lakers have an opportunity once LeBron comes back. Man, LeBron's hungry. He wants to go. He's hungry. He was playing really well before he got injured. The team was playing well. As soon as he got injured, it's like, here we go again. You know what I mean? But yeah, Dwight Smith, he's out for the season, but he's potentially can come back for a playoff. Lakers make the playoffs. Mo Bamba, but
who is out for the rest of the season?
Mo Bamba.
He's out for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah,
right?
regular season. Yeah. But once they hit playoffs, he'll come back. And this
I think they said like 2 or 3 more weeks or something.
Yeah, and Lakers, like I said.
Yeah, that's all we need him for is the playoff. I think it's better that he's out now because basically the Lakers are already in playoff basketball. Yeah. Every game tonight was a must win. Tonight was like a playoff, a play-in game. So from now on, every game, the Lakers have to develop this mental fortitude, which I think will only bode well for them getting in the playoffs. Because LeBron could just come in and easily be a seamless fit. It's really all these other guys. Malik Beasley needs to get his consistency down. Rui needs to figure out how he's going to work within the system. It seems like Lonnie Walker is ready to step up because he's been benched for multiple games, comes in and he's ready to go. D'Angelo Russell will be injured, come in, ready to go. So all of these games help the people out. Vanderbilt, whatever game he throws in, he's ready to go. Schroeder ready to go. Troy Brown even too. I like Troy Brown. He doesn't always
Troy Brown's very talented, man.
show up
Troy
on
Brown's talented.
Yeah, he doesn't always show up on the scoreboard, but he always does something to contribute. He plays hard. So the more they keep getting their confidence and consistency, I definitely, at first, I thought they were just going to make the playoffs and get bounced in the first round. Now I think they have a true potential to have a first round upset.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it, man. But I like the win. We can do some errors on the free throws, turn the ball over. You know, we should have blown out the Thunder by at least 20 to 30. But we executed when we need to. I'm excited, but not too excited. The job is not finished.
Because they started out with like a 16-point lead.
16-point lead, but I said OKC will make a run and get back in this ball game and be a game of runs. Sure enough, that's what happened. But it is what it is. We won. We're 500. Let's continue to build upon AD, Reeves, Shooter. Hopefully Russell comes back Sunday. Let's continue to build upon this because I think the Lakers' end goal is to get to the 6th spot. But we'll see what happens.
Do you think that would be the best position to get to as the 6th spot?
Because I think the Sacramento Kings are the 3rd seed. Memphis is 2.
Correct.
So if the Lakers and Kings met, Lakers would easily.
I agree.
Easily.
That's what I really want them to get to the sixth spot
Yeah,
because
me too. You know, I know they're Sacramento Queens fans are excited. Oh, like the bean, and if you have to go against LeBron AD in the first round matchup, LeBron.
yeah, I like De'Aaron Fox, but
me too. He's a talented
he ain't
player.
gonna be enough.
Yeah, he's a talented player. Shout out to the Kings for having a good season so far. But if Lakers and Kings met in the first round, Lakers will win in 6. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be a tough battle of both teams, but I want to see that first round matchup, man.
No, it definitely will be tough. The Kings got squad, bro.
They do. They're
Harrison
talented.
Barnes is playing well. Malik Monk.
Yeah. You know, I know a lot of Laker fans. Oh, you're talking about the Kings. That's relevant. I get credit where credit's due, man. You know,
Mhm.
the Kings are a really good, talented team this year. You know, shout out to all of my Kings fans that, you know, shout out to the
Shout out to Mike
Yeah.
Brown, the first year coach. He
friends
got
that
them
have
turned
Kings fans
around.
out there. Yeah. You know, shout out to all my friends that are Kings fans. Shout out to you guys. You guys are doing a great season. Shout out to my boy Gabriel. He's a big time Kings fan. Your team's doing good, bro. Good luck to you in the playoffs. And if that's the thing, that Paul George is out for the remainder of the regular season. But if he's not healthy by playoffs, Clippers are getting bounced out in the first round.
They said like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They said he won't need surgery. I thought it was worse than that, but they
He's
said
gonna
he
come back
won't need
against the Lakers.
surgery.
Watch. He's gonna come
Well,
back against the
actually,
Lakers.
they said they're gonna reevaluate him in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Patrick Beverly on Sunday. Let me see what AD said. We got Patrick Beverly. Looking forward to the competition and looking forward to playing against my former teammate. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Thank you, Be Easy Dad Dude. Thank you, everybody in the comments, Byron Snow, for coming on. That's it for Big Baby Sports, man, and the Be Easy Dad Dude, man. Plug in your channel, man.
Yeah, just hit me up on YouTube or Instagram. Just type in Be Easy That Dude. You know, if you want to collab or anything, send me a DM on Instagram or leave a comment on one of my videos. I'll get back to you. And stay subscribed and tuned in to Big Baby Sports. Shout out to Big Baby. Thank you for having me, bro.
All right, man. Have a good weekend.
You too. Peace out.